getting ready to go for a walk around and see what signs of spring we can find. We're going to look at some fruit trees and maybe some grapevines, maybe see what, if anything has come up in the garden. And let's get started on our walk. Left school the last time we were talking about spring, and so here we are at one of the pear trees, and we're going to see where the pears, it's early spring, and so where the pears are just starting to come up on the trees. So they won't be ready until around fall. So they've got a lot of growing to do. You see a lot of them right there. So, but those are actually turning some color. Let's see, we have some over here that are still all green. Look at that one. That one's kind of tiny compared to the others. All right. So it looks like we're going to have a tree that's going to be loaded down with pears this year. All right, let's go check out some peach trees. Boys and girls, at the line of peach trees. And let's get a closer look and see what's going on with them right now. So we see where there's been some flowers. And let's see, they're starting to, right here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. In the middle of where the flower is, that's going to end up turning into a peach. Now the peaches will be ready a lot sooner than the pears will. Let's see if we can find some on the other trees. Oh, yes, here's some right here. You can really tell where those are starting to form into small peaches. Those are going to be so good later in the summer. Let's see if we can find some more. Let's see, here we are at another one. Oh, you see a few up there. Wonder if you can spot it. And let's see, we've got a couple more here. Oh, here's one of the blooms on the peach tree. Aren't these beautiful? We are with the last peach tree. It looks like it's going to be loaded down with peaches this year. We have a lot through here. And look up here. Those are going to be good, boys and girls. Vines, well, really they're scuppernine vines, and you can see where there's just a little bit of green on them. They get cut back every year, so we don't have a lot of long pieces like this on it too much. And you can tell all of this here, this light green, that is new growth that has started since spring. And they're going to get long and bushy like grapevines usually are. And girls, we're here at the corn patch, and these long rows of green that you see, that's going to be the corn stalks that by the end of the summer is going to be taller than I am. We'll be able to get ears of corn from that, and we'll be able to cut the corn off of it to have cream corn and whole kernel corn like you get in the cans at the grocery store. Now, one kernel of corn is what each of these little plants has come from. Now, we did the bean experiment where we planted the beans and they were starting to root. Let's see what one of these looks like when we pull it up. Here's one of the plants that I've pulled up, and you can still see the kernel of corn at the bottom of it that the plant has grown from, and you can see the root system, and that root system is going to get really big so that it will support these tall corn stalks as they get bigger. And you can see where it's going to have the foundation of the roots right here on my finger, because the roots are coming out from it all around the stalk there. This section here has had some more corn planted, but it was just planted a few days ago, so it hasn't come up yet. And we'll check back here and on this section over here where there's been some okra and squash planted, and see at the beginning of next week if it has started to come up yet, okay? Joining me on this walk around the garden and the fruit trees, and y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week to see what else has come up.